Hey everybody, so today we're building up this Lego Star Wars set known as the BARC Speeder Escape, but as we've all renamed it, Grogu's Escape. So there are 221 pieces inside, and this is set number 75378. I paid £24.99 in British UK pounds, but let's have a look inside the box. So inside the box, as you can see, there's 3 separate bags, 1 small sticker sheet, and a booklet with a QR code at the front. Make sure you scan that QR code on the front to get your Lego Insider points, and let's now get into the building. So this is me now building up bag number 1, which builds the main structure of the speeder. And I will say this, something that I learned about myself during this build entirely, I need to slow down. Because I spent so many times like undoing pieces, redoing pieces. This time I was making silly mistakes that I never normally make. And I think it's because I was rushing today. And I don't know why I was rushing today. I had all the time in the world to do this today. But as you can see here, I'm just making silly mistakes over and over and over, and I couldn't get the sticker straight because I was rushing. So yeah, just something that I've learned is to slow down and just enjoy the build, and I wouldn't have learned that necessarily without this build today. Overall, I would say this is a very nice build. It's a quite chill build. It's very sound in structure as well. It's quite sturdy. Things have been put in, a fairly relatively good order. So this is the main build after bag number 1. As you can see, we've got this clip on the front and these 2 shooters on the side, which is really quite cool. And then we've got the steering elements and then obviously bits to attach to the side. At this point I thought, oh great, we're going to have so many attachments, and then I noticed that I'd done the sticker wrong. So this is now me showing you again with the straightened up sticker, but I kept the original clipping because I kind of wanted to show you guys that it's okay to make mistakes, because I've made so many during this build. So this is now build number 2. Build number 2 basically builds the kind of the compartment bits on the back of the speeder bike, and then basically then build the main sidecar, which obviously houses Grogu and his pod. But yeah, this was a very, very nice build indeed, and I did really enjoy it. But the main reason I got this was for the minifigures, not necessarily for the 501st or Grogu, but mainly for the Jedi Master, which I'll come on to when we show the minifigure, because it is a stunning minifigure. For £24.99, this is definitely worth it for piece. If you're looking for a cheap Lego set to basically build up your 501st army, this is definitely one of them. And especially, all things considered, like how, relatively cheap, all the pieces were for piece count, I thought as well. But I could be wrong. Somebody could argue with me in the comments about that. This is everything after we build bag number 2. So as you can see, it's held on with some Technic pieces. And yeah, the majority of the Lego stickers were used here at this point, which I hate stickers. You all know I hate stickers. And this is me now building bag number 3. See, mistake again. Silly mistakes all the way through. So bag number 3 basically finishes off the speeder, including Grogu's pod, which I made a mistake there as well. And then basically we then build this kind of like light, Coruscant light, which I thought was okay at first, and now the more I think about it, I'm just like, why have we got this? So this is now me going through all the builds in the actual set. So this is the Coruscant light, and I don't know why we've got it, to be perfectly honest, but this is a speeder. There is nowhere to clip lightsabers, so you're going to have to choose whether you want the Jedi to basically hold their lightsabers or to drive the speeder. So just be aware of that. Something else is there's this clear piece you can attach onto the bottom of Grogu's pod if you don't want to scuff up your tables when you take him off, which is really quite nice. And yeah, other than that, it looks slightly unfinished because there's some studs hanging out, as you can see here, like at the top and the sides. I think if we, there's room to basically attach, lightsaber bits. But let's look at the minifigures. So this is Grogu. Grogu is standard. He's in multiple sets now, so there's not really much to talk about here, but these are the 2 501st clone troopers. They're exactly identical in every way. As per usual, we've got the holes in the side of the helmets, which are just disappointing in itself. Everybody's got the same face, obviously, because they're clones. And yeah, so it's detailed enough. It's just disappointing about the holes in the side of the helmet, which you'll see as I spin it around. There we go. But otherwise, the torso printing's nice, leg pieces are nice. They're just nice minifigures. But here is the star of the show. This is Jedi Master Kellerin Beck. If you don't know who Kellerin Beck is, you need to go back and watch The Mandalorian, as well as possibly looking at some YouTube clips of it, basically explaining who he is. But he is a stunning minifigure. These gold elements and are just stunning. They're on the front and the back torso, which is just amazing. And I just love this minifigure so much. The fact that the torso piece comes down into legs is just stunning as well. But let's look at the set all together. So this is everything all together in one shot. And I do think it's worth it piece for piece and for the price that I paid. And I really did enjoy building it. I just think there's certain elements that just need slightly bit of improvement on. The whole clipping the lightsaber thing is slightly bothersome to me, because lightsabers are one of these things that they're so easily lost to multiple reasons if you don't have them attached to minifigures or to ships. And I kind of like the idea of, you know, having these lightsabers clipped to the speeder. And I don't know if that's because I'm so used to seeing that now with the Ahsoka ship. What's another good one to go over that was recent? So the Ahsoka ship is one of them. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi's ship, Yoda's ship that we had recently. You know, all of that is just fantastic to see. But yeah, otherwise I'm not sure. I think this is definitely worth it if you're army building for the 501st, because it's a reasonable price to get 2 new clone troopers if you wanted them. I think Grogu is in multiple sets now, so it wasn't a shock for me to see him. The build was nice. I don't still get why we've got this Coruscant lamp, because to be perfectly honest, I think that deserves it to be in a different set. Maybe something to do with Coruscant. It just doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, overall, definitely worth it. Think you should all go pick this one up, especially for the minifigures inside. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow.